Imagine yourself walking through a vast plain, where the horizon stretches infinitely and the shadows of the past begin to fade away. In your hands you carry small objects, each one a weight. These aren't just simple belongings, they are symbols of the attachments we hold. One represents an old hurt, another anxiety about the future, and yet another the need for control. As you move forward, you realize that to continue your journey, you must let each of them go. As you open your hands and let the objects fall gently to the ground, a soft breeze carries them away. You feel your body becoming lighter, your mind freer. This is the essence of letting go, an act of releasing not just what is external but what resides deep within our souls. Letting go is more than just releasing physical possessions. It's an invitation to release the expectations and invisible pressures that bind us. Think of the small daily moments when life provokes us, the long lines that test our patience, or that plan that fails at the last minute. Instead of reacting with frustration, letting go offers us a lighter choice: to accept the flow of life, release the need for control, and find peace in the little things. Each daily act of letting go is like releasing a weight, a symbolic object we no longer need to carry. And so, as we shed everything that no longer serves us, a new and vibrant space emerges. Nature shows us this in the cycle of the seasons. Leaves fall and new flowers bloom. Letting go is the preparation for rebirth, it's the space we create for the new. In the Japanese concept of wabi-sabi, we find beauty in imperfection and transience. And so, by releasing the old, we allow life to bring us what is new, fresh, and unexpected. In a world where the hands of the clock seem to spin faster and faster, we are often pushed into a hurried rhythm, where every moment needs to be filled, every second seized. Imagine a clock running wildly, next to a serene figure sitting in meditation. While time accelerates around them, they remain still, centered, as if time were an ally, not an enemy. Patience, in its essence, invites us to this stillness, to this inner calm that defies external urgency. In the silence of waiting, we discover that there is a natural flow to things, a rhythm that, if respected, brings depth and wisdom. Patience is not passive, it is an active practice. It's like an artist who, with calm and care, molds their masterpiece. Each brushstroke is meticulously considered, each detail emerges at the right time. Life is like that too, a work in progress where every moment of waiting, every pause, is an essential part of the whole. Patience teaches us that there is beauty in the process, that the unfolding of each stage of the journey is as valuable as the final destination. When we wait patiently, we are, in fact, actively participating in the creation of our own inner masterpiece. In the now, in the present, there is a serene truth that we often overlook. Just as mountains rise silently, undisturbed by the passage of time, there is a beauty in the present moment that only patience can reveal. It is in this silence that we discover true peace. In Taoism, the concept of Wu Wei teaches us the art of living in harmony with the natural flow of things, without forcing, without rushing. Patience, then, is the key to living in sync with this flow, accepting the moment as it is, without wishing it were different, knowing that everything has its right time to bloom. There are moments in life when the road ahead seems shrouded in fog, uncertain and invisible. Each step is a mystery, and the direction often unknown. Yet a quiet force guides us: faith. Imagine a person walking along this uncertain path, their feet gently touching the ground wet with the morning mist. They cannot see the destination, but they trust that each step will lead them where they need to be. Faith is this deep and unwavering trust in the process of life, even when the eyes cannot see and the mind cannot comprehend. It is an invisible thread that connects us to our purest intuition, that inner voice that silently whispers the way. But faith transcends the boundaries of religious traditions. It is a universal presence, a trust in the rhythm of existence. Thinkers and philosophers, both spiritual and secular, have found in faith a bridge to the unknown. Danish philosopher Kierkegaard described faith as a leap into the dark, a courageous leap toward what we cannot predict, but somehow know to be right. Thus, faith manifests in moments of surrender, when we stop fighting the flow of life and simply allow ourselves to be carried by it, like leaves floating on a tranquil river. Faith is also an act of immense courage. Think of the caterpillar, which encloses itself in its cocoon, not knowing what will happen next. For the caterpillar, the cocoon is a dive into the unknown, but in the end, it emerges as a butterfly renewed and transformed. So it is with faith. It takes us through the darkest nights, the moments of doubt and uncertainty, until we finally see the light on the other side. Faith helps us cross the shadowy valleys, with the certainty that on the other side, the landscape will be broader, clearer, and our spirit will have blossomed in new colors. As we walk the path of life, there are moments when the horizon opens up before us, revealing a landscape vastly illuminated by the rising sun. In this moment of quiet, we realize that letting go, patience, and faith are not isolated steps but parts of a single harmonious flow. Letting go frees us from the weight of the past and expectations, making the present lighter and more accessible. Patience teaches us to honor time, to allow life to unfold without haste, like a flower that follows its own rhythm. And faith encourages us to move forward, even when the path is uncertain, trusting that the sun will eventually rise, dispersing any fog. These three principles intertwine like deep roots in our spiritual journey. Letting go prepares us for quiet waiting, and patience gives us the strength needed to trust the process, while faith sustains us when everything seems undefined. Together, they form a kind of inner compass, pointing to the true north of our existence. Just as the sun rises on the horizon, bringing light and warmth after darkness, this integration illuminates us, creating space for continuous inner growth, for a transformation that never ends. Now, imagine yourself standing before that horizon. Feel the gentle breeze on your face and the golden light of dawn touching your skin. You are at the point of integration where everything connects. It is here that the true rebirth begins, where you can apply these concepts in your daily life. Letting go of small frustrations, patience in long waits, faith in moments of uncertainty, all these become part of who you are. And as you experience this journey internally, you become a light for others, an example of serenity in an often turbulent world. Remember that each step towards this integration is an act of courage and surrender. The spiritual journey is an ongoing process, a dance between what we release, what we wait for, and what we trust. And along this path, the potential for human transformation is limitless, revealing with each step the deep beauty of who we are meant to become. As you step away from the vision of that horizon, where letting go, patience, and faith intertwine, remember that the spiritual journey is a walk without end. There is no rush, for each moment offers an opportunity for growth, and each step is a revelation. The true awakening happens when we allow ourselves to accept that the path is as valuable as the destination. Applying these principles in daily life is like planting seeds in fertile soil. Small acts of letting go, silent moments of patience, and courageous leaps of faith will, little by little, transform our way of living and seeing the world. Just as a tree grows over time, our roots strengthen as we integrate these teachings into our lives. And in time, we realize that what we sought outside of us was always present within. Let every experience be a lesson, every challenge an opportunity to release, wait, and trust. By sharing your own stories and experiences, you connect with other travelers on the same path, creating a community where spiritual growth is nurtured through exchange and compassion. I conclude with a reflection. Just as the river finds its way to the sea, flowing naturally, we too find our destiny when we allow letting go, patience, and faith to guide us. And like the river, which does not force its passage but follows its course in harmony with the earth, we too must flow, confident that, in the end, we will become part of something greater, vast, and infinitely beautiful. Remember, the journey is continuous, the awakening is constant, and the human potential for transformation is a miracle in itself. May you find serenity along your path, always guided by the light that already shines in your heart. And so, as I conclude this reflection, I invite you to keep walking with us on this journey of self-discovery and growth. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like the video and share it with someone who is also seeking this inner serenity. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to receive more content that inspires you to live more lightly, connected, and consciously. Together, we can cultivate a community where the spirit flourishes, one step at a time.